So I found this pose in internet. What I want to do with this pose is to copy several times, about 6 times, and then I'm going to turn them into rainbow color pose. So the first thing you're going to notice is that it has a white background. It is not transparent. We're actually going to use that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this pose so they fit better into the picture. And then I'm going to cut a little bit the white space. I'm going to go here to my selection tool. I'm going to choose rectangle. I'm going to trim them just a bit up here. I click on the layers and click clear. The same is going to happen down. I'm going to trim down here just a bit. So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of this pose several times. So I'm going to just go left and say duplicate. And now I have my pose duplicated so I can put them anywhere I want. One thing you're going to notice in Procreate or in other applications for art is that normally putting the things in the exact place can be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to show you one way to do it easily. And that is going up to be over here in snapping. So you're going to go here in snapping and you're going to turn all of this. So for example, every time you turn something, you turn snapping, you're going to notice how when you move things, well, right now nothing is happening because we have to set all the other settings. So we're going to turn magnetics. When you turn magnetics, it is going to start trying to put your things in the best place according to where other things are. But there are other things that you can turn on. You can turn, for example, distance. Turn distance over here to the maximum. You're going to turn also velocity to the maximum, and you're going to notice the difference. So now when I move this, it is going to get exactly over the other picture, and I can put it down so it's going to go right where the other picture ends. So in this way you can organize your things in a much better way. So I'm just going to put all of these things. I'm going to organize my 6 rows of pose. I'm going to just move both of them. I'm going to put them right to the top. I'm going to actually group them. I'm going to duplicate, move views. You're going to see how they get exactly to the end of the previous picture. Duplicate again and do the same. So now my picture is completely copied and is in a perfect row, and everything is in the same exact distance. So the second thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to merge down everything, and I'm going to remove the background. To remove the background, simply go to selection tool, go to automatic, and just click on the white space. If there is no spaces in your pictures, it's going to select everything. If there is some gap, you have to select everything independently, possibly. So again, I'm going to automatic, I'm going to touch over here. Remember that you can also switch everything with the selection threshold. You just go left and right in the screen to select the threshold. I'm going to go here and I'm going to clear. So now we see that I have a transparent background. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new layer on top. And I'm going to just color. I want my rainbow colors to be from this blue over here to this magenta over here. So I'm going to select my blue and I'm going to color all of the page. Then I'm going to choose any brush. I'm going to use, for example, this flat brush. And I'm going to color with magenta down here. And if I want to reinforce the space in the middle, I'm going to add purple to make sure that there is purple over there. Now I'm going to use Gaussian blur and I'm going to make sure that everything has this gradient. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a clipping mask. So when I make it a clipping mask, we're going to see how all of this rainbow is going to go over the pause that we had previously. You can do the same process with any picture from your gallery or from internet. You can simply take the picture, put it in Procreate, and put it over the picture you want to use as your base. You're going to use clipping mask, and you're going to see how the picture now is drawn over the pause that I had previously. Something good about this is that you can actually move this and you can organize things in a really good way. For example, I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it so the eye fits in one of the pause. You can play with this technique in many different ways. I hope you like this process and that you can use it in your everyday drawing and your everyday work. If you like this video, remember to like and to share it so more people can see it. That's all for today, so adios.